Okay, so I'm just gonna document just some things that I've been receiving for information, and it's just been wild. The I'm getting like the rivers are wild, the wind is wild, the weather is wild, because the shield is down. So I was talking with someone yesterday, and we had connected. We hadn't spoken in a while, and they were sharing with me about their experience with the Matrix. Okay, and then I said, okay, I have to share this with you because I feel like somehow this is weirdly connected. And then I was saying about Paris. Okay, um, Phoenix Rising, London, Big Ben, and then that person sent me pictures of an event that they were doing, they were preparing for whatever, some kind of event that they were having, um, showing me pictures of cherry blossoms, the Eiffel Tower, and the alignment was wild. I could see what looked like, at first it was like almost like the Twin Towers, but it was the two buildings in Philadelphia, okay, and an opening. It's a gateway there, and then the Eiffel Tower, okay, which I'm feeling like is a connector, like, because that is a frequency grid. The Eiffel Tower, it's a big antenna. And then was that, and then the cherry blossoms, which are notorious in Washington D.C., East Coast, okay, something coming through the realm, the Stargates. The Stargates are wreaking havoc in our world. They've opened up a serious portal, and in July it's going to be very significant. This summer we're going to experience crazy. I think thus far the most craziest, what we call weather, because it's the spirit world. It's the spirit world and the battle happening. All right, of energy. It's energetic, physical matter battle. And probably them modifying it as well, weather modification, because it's a battle. I was getting a lot of Florida, that key, that gateway there, all the way back up again to Philadelphia. And somehow that is connected to Paris, the London Bridge, Phoenix Rose, and I've been picking up on Phoenix Rising, for a while, for a couple of years. And I've shared that here, and I actually was picking up on it on a private reading for somebody else that's not even connected to this, of feeling that underneath them, like almost like the sun moving under them, which I was getting more like lava flow, plasma flow, earthquakes, storms, the rivers will rage. Getting a lot of earthquakes on the west coast, but as someone here on the east coast as well, we're going to experience more here on the east coast. Realistically, we have a significant fault line, just as significant as the west coast over here on the east coast. Things are moving underground. There are battles going on underground that the normal society has no idea about. The muggles are clueless. So I might come on a little later. I've been guided to do a little bit of an oracle read that I've just been holding off on. I've been receiving a lot of information. Haven't really wanted to share too much on my channel. We're here to rise each other up, and we are. We're not here to shoot each other down. That's gone on long enough, and I won't tolerate that here, especially on my platform. So take it or leave it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just don't watch. Keep going. But I trust what I get, because it's all connected, even down to these cryptics that are being revealed. The shield is down. The shield is down. Things in our world that were spotted once here and there are now here, like they're being seen. You want to bury your head in the sand, act like it doesn't exist? Have at it. I'm not a bury my head in the sand kind of girl. I'm gonna express what I'm supposed to express here, and that's who I am. So I was getting a lot, like, some stuff with, again, back to the reptilians. I don't know, I'm just putting it together, but Paris, the Phoenix Rising, London Bridge, Big Ben. I was actually getting shown the sapphire, which I found that really interesting, because the sapphire to me is connected, like, to the Most High God. It's connected to what we call constellations, which is more of a higher vibrational, getting star frequency. Could be the blue star Kachina. Sapphires are significant. Sapphire is connected into with the heavenly realms, with the heavenly ones. I'm getting with the heavenly ones, and I'm hearing shattered. So hang on, it's going to get very interesting with this, with the weather this summer. We're going to get hit with heat waves. They're going to hit us financially. They're still going to bring down the financial system. That's coming. EM is up to no good. When I'm seeing in the Oval Office, as well. I'm getting Portal with that. They're trying to really get in, like, population control. Snub out what they call the little people. They're on their last breath, because the heavenly ones are here. The true heavenly ones are here. Have no fear, for the true heavenly ones are here, which will cause the rivers to rage, and the storms to roar, and the earth to quake, as the battle of the Phoenix Rising. And it definitely has to do with Paris. I was even shown, like, Harry Potter. Okay, the Muggles are clueless of what goes on. The Ministries of Magic, like that whole, all of that, like, is very telling. If anyone has ever seen Harry Potter, like, that's very telling that that lady just did not come up with that story on the train. Just saying. It's a world hidden behind another world being exposed more and more. And yes, I expose this content on my channel, and if it bothers you, again, keep scrolling. But it's connected to any and all things, even what you're doing in your life. Take it or leave it. It's not personal to me. These are just messages I receive, and I absolutely trust it, because it's always been validated. And not that I have to have the validation whatsoever, because my messages are my validation. So, in this, for some of you, you're receiving these kinds of messages, pieces to this as well. We're all a piece to a bigger puzzle. All of us. So stop putting each other down. Stop trying to dictate what people should be doing, and working with each other. For we've already, and I loved when, as soon as I experienced something today, then that conspiracy came out about, women burning each other at the stake. Like, enough. That was very telling to me. Very telling. I'm a true seer. Peace, love, and light.